What's going on, everybody? I am once again joined by my friend, Brooke and
Not
Isaac.
best friend?
No.
What?
I know. I just want to see how you'd react.
We should actually just have a standard intro that plays every...
No, I used to have one, and I think that's
you
too
know, we used
corporate.
to. Yeah, no, because we like to change it up. Sometimes I'm going to start doing the intro, I think.
Would you want it to be like a song like do 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 do
I don't
do
know.
do do do
No, something more hardcore
do
than that.
do 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 Brooklyn. Da, da, da. No?
No, it'd be
Okay.
like, I don't know, some gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're once again back for another weekly episode
So I don't know what we're talking about.
of Brooke and Isaac Rant, and it's been a while since
What? We've ranted?
since we've talked about kind of what our goals are for the
yeah.
next little bit. I just finished the Chicago Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I know your training has kind of been shifting a little bit as well, like looking for some different programs.
Yeah.
So I thought this would be a good time to tell the people what our focus is going to be over the next few months, especially heading into the dark days of the holiday season where I think a lot of people struggle. So I figured we can kind of share what we're doing and what we are planning to do to kind of stay on track during that time.
Yeah.
Not bad?
Let's do it.
Okay. I can go first.
Well, you have a lot to talk about, so why don't you
Yeah, I can go first.
just, tell us about your little jog you went on last weekend.
I don't really need to talk too much about it. Actually, I think Rachel and Taylor from Lululemon are going to be doing an interview with me about it,
Perfect.
which like I'm already dreading.
Oh, it'll be so good.
Because as much as people don't realize this, and maybe I'm just bullshitting myself, I actually really don't like talking about myself. I hate it.
No way.
I know, I do not like it, especially when it has to be like, oh, I ran a marathon. Then you have to like talk about like how awesome you are. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like
Well,
it.
you better change that mindset.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun episode. You guys can stay tuned for that one.
So what are you doing now that you're retired?
Yeah, semi-retired. I'm already
Semi,
like, I'm going to put my name in the hat for another one, but I'm definitely taking like a year plus off of running marathons.
Off of, oh, okay.
Yeah, not off of running.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no. I'll still plan to run like 30 to 50K a week, but like it's going to be just about fun.
Yeah.
So not like chasing a goal. I'll still run fast every once in a while, but I won't have to like progress that with, so much intensity over a short
What a
amount of
nice
time.
mental load relief.
Oh man. Even little, like the biggest difference is like, so weekends, rather than having to try to squeeze in, a 10, 16, 20K run, I can like watch soccer or
You could go run a 5K if you wanted. Just
hang
it
out
doesn't
with
have
my
to be-
family.
Yeah.
Like these are the things that will be nice.
Yeah, it's not like top priority.
No.
That's nice.
No. In
Yeah.
terms of fitness, the top priority is now like getting strong again
Yeah,
because
you're weak.
I'm super
So
weak.
now.
Because I could totally tell, especially during this last build, where I haven't done as much strength training over the past few years, where like my body was breaking down in ways that it never has before. Like I had, a little flick of some shin splint stuff happening, which I'm still kind of battling with, and I've never had issues before. Some hip things, like not bad enough that I was sidelined from running, but enough where I know my body really well, where it's like, if I continue down this path, like I'm going to hurt myself. So I think that was my body's way of being like, yo, dude, you gotta do some strength training again. Let's get back to heavy squats and
And that's
deadlifts
exciting
and presses.
when you make shifts like that. Like you're excited to enter like a new phase and a new focus.
100%. So I'll be diving back into some of the movement strength classes, and then I'll be doing some of like my more running specific strength stuff as well, which I think for me, it's like the program I'm going to be doing is a program I'm writing for some of my clients.
Yep, that was what I was going to ask. Like, what are you following?
Yeah. So it's something that I've created with like assistance from Will and Luke, and then just have made little, adapted some bits to be a bit more running focused. So a lot of single leg work. There's some like vanity lifts in there as well.
That's good.
A little bit of conditioning, but a lot of single leg strength work. I've created 3 5-week phases, and then at the end of every single phase, there is like a deload week. So that's the other bit is like back to following a program, not just like, I'm going to hit this today. I'm going to hit this today. It's like actually having a method behind the madness.
So how many days a week are you training?
So I'll do of like my stuff, probably about 2, potentially 3. But then I'll also do like maybe 2 to 3 classes per week as well, just to get out in the community.
I was going to say, you got to do more than 2.
Yeah.
But you mean 2 of your program plus, so like 5 strength days.
Probably around there. Probably like more like 4.
Okay.
And then I'll do some runs, maybe like 3 runs a week as well. And another thing that I've changed my tune on is the treadmill. So I used to be very anti-treadmill.
Are we getting one?
I don't know if we're going to get one. I have one, so it's all.
Can you just bring it to the gym?
No. It is a lot less impact on your body. So when I think of like my Boston build, I did a lot of treadmill work and I felt good. And like I ran Boston faster. That was the goal. But I do attribute some of that to spending some more time on the treadmill because it just like doesn't beat your body up as much. It forces you to run a certain pace, right? So like it's a good way to, I would always mainly do my slow runs on there. So it's like, even if I was feeling good and wanted to run faster, it's like, no.
Yeah, it's a good way to control that variable.
100%. So probably 1 or 2 of those runs will be on the treadmill. And then I'll have like a long run that will be whatever, 15-ish K, but nothing crazy.
Is anything changing with your nutrition?
Yeah, I was going to say that was part 2, but we can go in. Do you want to talk about your training first and then we can go into nutrition, or?
Sure.
What are you doing for your training?
I'm entering the training cave for the next little while.
What does this mean?
I just feel like the past 3 months have been a little bit different for me in terms of like my intensity, which I think was really needed. Like I slowed down a little bit. It's been great. And I'm doing a new program. It's called Full Body Aesthetics, Chalk Performance by Ryan Fisher. For those of you that know him, I'm a big fan. Testing it out. I've tested out quite a few different programs from people like that. And I just needed something different. So yeah.
How many days a week?
It's 5 days.
Oof.
Yeah.
Are you going to do all 5 days?
I will see. I might have some weeks where I do 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, hitting full body every day, no supersets, straight sets.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, it's full body every day.
Full body every day and straight sets. So like I'm not building during my sets, which is different because normally I do a build over like 3 or 4.
And it specifies that?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like if we're doing 3 sets of 5, you're not building and doing your heaviest on your 3rd set.
Oh.
You're doing it 1, 2, 3.
Does he give you any like reasoning as to why?
It's harder.
Yeah.
For sure. But the thing with that is, well, I guess it's more so for the main lift is there's just more warm-up sets for the main lift. Once you're warm there and you do an upper and a lower, you don't need to do building warm-up sets for the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're building to like your tough working weight and then that's that weight for all 3 sets.
So that was going to be my other question was how long do these workouts take?
About an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so not super long.
What's an example of today's? Because I know you had lower body today.
So today I did back squats, 3 sets of 5.
So 3 sets of 5, not including warm-ups.
Correct.
Okay.
So maybe like 6
Rest
sets.
in between?
Yeah.
Like
it's a timed rest.
Like a minute, 2 minutes?
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes, like 90 to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to just pull it up here right now.
Yep.
And I'm enjoying the no supersets. It's kind of nice. So I did back squats, and then there was barbell incline bench press, straight arm lat pull down, dumbbell shrugs, cross body bicep curl, bend over tricep extensions, and barbell standing calf raises.
And are all these 3 sets for the most part?
Yeah.
Will the sets go up or reps go down? Like how does...
So when I started last week, it was week 4 of a block.
Okay.
So now I'm on like week 1 of a new block. So we'll see. I'm interested to see that. But week 4 sets and reps are the same as this one. Like it was still 3 of 5, 3 of 8 for some. There's no conditioning.
Oh, that's good. Because I thought, yep, nice.
Which I was like, I don't, because I had done no conditioning for a while and then I got back into it.
You were your most jacked when we were doing no conditioning, which is crazy.
And that's the thing is like, I like
body comp wise, I thought.
Yeah, I feel like I can, like, body composition wise, I can still get a good physique without the conditioning, but I like just having the conditioning.
yeah.
I like having that aerobic capacity. You know what it's like to not go on a rower
Yeah.
and salt bike for a little bit. You know, part of it's enjoyable, but when you go back into it, it's not fun.
Yeah.
So, but I'm following a program right now, so I'm going to do it.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it a lot so far.
So
It's nice. It's just different, you know, a little bit of different movements, different flow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming for full body, just so people understand, because I know before, if I would have heard full body, I'm thinking, okay, so it's the same workout every single day. But I'm imagining what he would do from a programming standpoint is like, okay, it's full body workouts, but first workout today is going to be squat based. First workout tomorrow is going to be press based. First workout on the next day is going to be hinge based or deadlift.
Yeah. So it's always like a lower body lift, upper body.
Yeah.
We always finish with a different variation of a calf. There's always a core. There's always a tricep, always a bicep. So same like focus, but a new exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was yesterday's? Like just the first two lifts.
So here's the kicker with this program that's different and really cool. Have I told you about my pump days?
No.
Fuck. Well, the people won't hear this anyways, but I'm going to do this day with my ladies tomorrow, a variation of it, not exactly. So there are these pump days on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they fucking destroy you in the best way. It's 7 exercises, 5 minutes of each exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did tell you about this. So you do like, for instance, if it's back squat, you pick a weight that you could do for 20 reps, challenging, but you're doing it for 5 minutes with 10 to 20 seconds rest, because obviously you're not going for 5 minutes straight. Sometimes I took 30 seconds if I needed it. And you hit every body part. So same amount of exercises, but 5 minutes each. And the idea is to just pump blood to those muscles, and you feel it.
So that's
big time.
Is it barbell back squat that you can be doing? Oh my God.
Yeah. Barbell back squat.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of, just different variations.
Sure. That's fun.
And I really like it. It's
fun.
really hard. It's like you obviously have to make sure you're not like fucking your form over 5 minutes. That's not what it's about. It's controlled. There's rest periods in there and you have to be smart.
Yeah.
But it's a big mental challenge.
Yeah.
You know, you do something. Sometimes I'll look at the clock. I'm like, oh my God, I'm 1 minute in. So 1, you have to be smart with your weight. 2, you have to control your pace. You're not going pumping out back squats or push press or bench press super fast. And then I'm controlled with my weight. So I'm like actually watching the clock the second day that I did it, or else you're going to rest for 45 seconds.
For sure.
You only have 5 minutes. So it's like, I don't want to go at 20 seconds rest, but I'm going because that's what I said. And that's what the clock does.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good mental challenge too, and very physical, but like you feel like I definitely left with more muscle that day.
I bet you are you like messed up the next day?
I wasn't really,
to
be honest. Like I was feeling like I've been actually last week.
Like what was the squat? Like, was it back or was it like...
It was back squat.
A goblet?
It was back squat.
And what weight did you have on there?
85.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. It was hard as hell.
Does it tell you when to take rest?
No.
So it just says as many as you can?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Like, for instance, we were doing... one of them was barbell hip thrusts, which I fucking hate doing with a barbell. I don't even like that setup. Like, you have to have the proper machine. Your bench, your shoulders on the bench. Anyways, so I never really do that exercise ever.
Yeah.
And so whenever I do it, I'm doing it trying to make sure when I first start, I'm pumping out 20 reps.
Yeah.
After that, I don't want it to be any less than 10. Except there's also chin-ups and pull-ups.
Oh my God.
So for chin-ups, I did...
or pull-ups?
No, one day, Tuesday was chin-ups, Thursday was pull-ups. So I'll do what I can in like one max set. And then I did singles for 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is still so hard.
Yeah.
But with the barbell hip thrust, I did 20, and then like I could not do them in bigger than sets of 10.
Really?
I could not.
Huh.
My glutes were just toast.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as just like in the moment, it feels harder than the next day. Like I was sore, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm going to say this just so people don't, everyone go out and do this.
I know. I was like, oh, do I want?
I know,
what are you
like,
going to say?
Well, because we have like an older fitness age where we've been doing this for a long time. So like I wouldn't get some of my people to be like, hey, we're going to do barbell back squat for 5 minutes. I might say like, we're going to do goblet squat or air squat. You know what I mean? But it's like, there's ways that you can adapt it where, you know, we're comfortable behind a barbell, but like that won't necessarily be the case for
tomorrow
everybody.
When I do this with my class, a variation of it, these women aren't going to be doing back squats for 5 minutes. You know, it'll be like an air squat. Maybe some will do goblet. We do have some that have a lot older fitness age where they can do the back squat.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. And again, you have to be smart and know yourself and know how to do it properly and still hit the stimulus that's intended.
Yeah. It's fun. It's just funny how different my program is.
You should come join me for a day.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
it's fun.
And you can join me.
Okay.
So one thing I like to do, and I was sharing this with Luke, and I think he liked it before. This was like before, maybe a year ago. So I'll always do, like a nice warm up. And then my first set, so if it's going to be like back squat, for example, it's just back squat on its own. It's not a superset. So whatever my main lift would be,
it's on its own.
It's on its own. So back squat's on its own. Maybe I'll pair it up with like a box jump for power or something, but not necessarily. So it's like B is back squat. And then I'll go.
Wait, what's A? They said A was back squat.
Sorry. I do like a seated box jump as like a primer.
Okay.
Or I'll do some sort of explosive movement. So box jump, seated box jump, or a static box jump. Just because like for running, we still want to work on that power a bit. And then that will prime me for
your main lift.
My main lift. So we'll say that's back squat. So for the first week, I'll do like small sets, 2 sets of 10. And then the next week I'll amp the sets up and I'll drop the reps. So 3 sets of 8, and then we'll go 4 sets of 6, then 5 sets of 4. So like building that progressive overload, making sure that I'm adding a lot more weight as well. And then I'll do C1 and C2. So C1 will be rear foot elevated split squat. Same reps count. So 2 sets, 10 reps. And then that'll be paired up with heel slide hamstring curls, 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps. And then D, I will do like some of the other muscle groups, but I'll do it in an EMOM. So I have a 6-minute EMOM, or that'll go up to like 9 minutes in the next week. So 15 dumbbell bench press, 10 dumbbell row, and then 3 to 5 chin-ups. And you'll just cycle through that. So you have to complete the 15 dumbbells in 1 minute, the 10 dumbbell row in another minute, the 3 to 5 chin-ups in the other minute. So there's like very, very little rest. And it's just a nice way to like cycle through some of those. So that is more like, what was the thing we did? That's like cardio with weights.
Yeah, I was going to say that's like conditioning.
That's right. So that's more cardio with weights. That's not true like real strength building, but that'll give me a little bit of hypertrophy work. And then it's those other 2 exercises where like I'm really focusing on strength. So it's kind of nice to have a bit of balance of both of those. Yeah. Because I'm not doing too much conditioning.
I'll do a day with you. That sounds like something I'd enjoy. What's your favorite exercise? Hold on. Your favorite lower body. Okay, let's just say that. We're going to put it in 2 categories.
Okay, so I feel like I'm going to steal yours. I love back squats.
That's not my favorite.
No, I know it's not.
Oh.
I love back squats. But for me now, because I've used to squat so heavy, for me to feel like I'm getting like a good lower body workout, the weight has to be too high on a back squat, and that kind of stresses me out. So if I'm trying to really load something and not load it as heavy but still feel it even more, like I love a barbell reverse lunge. Barbell reverse lunge, like single, so all on one leg first, and then switching. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it's the same. I do like dumbbell deficit reverse lunges. Any sort of reverse lunge. Don't give me a forward lunge. I fucking hate it.
Yep.
Any variation of a reverse lunge, I love.
Yeah, because you just feel like especially when you get heavy enough. Like you feel it in your glute while you're doing it, which I think is rare for exercises. Like you usually feel it the next day. Even with RESS. With RESS, I don't know. It just sucks and it hurts. but it's not like I feel it in my glute in that moment. But like a reverse lunge with a barbell, it just spanks me.
Yeah, it does. I love those. Have you ever done a rear elevated Romanian deadlift? Dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Not split squat, a Romanian deadlift. Back foot elevated.
Yes, on the bench.
Yeah.
Like you have your ladies do this a lot. It's great.
Holy cow, it hits the glutes. I have never, like I can do with lunges and RDLs, I can lift a good amount of weight, any single leg exercise really, but when I do that one, it's like not nearly where I would do anything else. I feel like it just hits different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because I find I don't like split stance RDL.
I do. Have you ever done it with rotation?
Oh, no.
Like, so left leg working, dumbbell in your right hand, RDL to your like baby toe on your left foot. It adds a little spice to it. You should try that one.
Okay. It's one of those things where it's the same thing. Like in the moment, I don't feel it, but then the next day I feel it. But I like that leg up because I find it like it's the first one. I'm like, oh shit, that's what I'm supposed to be feeling.
Yeah.
Nutrition.
Yeah. What's changed for you?
So, I mean, this is actually good for all my runners to hear, although they probably tuned out when we were talking about strength training. but
they should have tuned in.
But they should tune in for that. I think the big difference when runners finish a training block or finish their half marathon, full marathon, is we have to be really mindful of our nutrition. Like I think it's important for the month after the few weeks after your race, you are like not afraid to continue to eat the carbs that you were eating to try to just repair your body, making sure you're paying attention to your protein to rebuild all the muscle that you've broke down. Because people don't realize like how much of an effect these races have on your body weeks and months later. So doing everything that you can to try to repair your body in terms of, your protein and your carbohydrate intake is really, really important. So right now, like I'm not cutting anything out or like being overly mindful. So carbs are still pretty high. Protein is obviously always really high. Fat is like fairly average. But what I'll start to do like in a few weeks is just monitor my carb intake a little bit more. And I'll know that by like, I weigh myself all the time, not because I care about the number on the scale, but like I want to play with things. If I see that number is going up too high, then I know obviously I have to scale back some of my carbs. If I see that the scale is dropping, then like I need to up some of my carbs. So especially with my massive decrease in step count because I'm not training for a marathon anymore, I have less activity day to day. So it's just like I want to make sure I'm monitoring that so it doesn't get away from me too much.
Yeah. And I think it's a cool point to be like, the scale isn't just used for weight loss. Like it is used for maintenance or being able
100%.
to watch these little shifts.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, an athlete might weigh themselves every day. That doesn't mean they're obsessive about their weight, but there are things that you can monitor.
1,000%. Because I know if my weight is going down too much, then I'm like, okay, like it allows me to check in like, how's my energy? Like, is my energy a little bit low? Am I a little bit grumpy? Okay, maybe that's because I'm not eating enough and I need to get my weight back up. Or if my weight's going up too much, it can be the same thing. Like, oh man, why am I always feel bloated? Or maybe I'm tired because I'm like eating too many carbs. So it just allows me to really tune things in.
Good.
What about you?
I would say that I'm dialing in a little bit. I will say, and I mean, you could probably agree, and I'm fairly consistent. Like my diet doesn't change much.
Yeah.
So when I say like I'm dialing in, for me, that would be like avoiding any like extra bites, like an extra bite in the pot when I've already like finished my thing, and like just very consistent protein intake. Like just, I feel like I'm at a point now where I know if I'm eating 140 grams or 120 grams of protein without tracking. But if I'm dialing in, I'm tracking, right? And I have more accountability to myself to do that just so that I can, see those numbers. So yeah, I don't really know I am focusing on eating more fats. Fats are hard for me.
Stop it.
They are.
No,
yes,
how?
they are.
What is your fat at?
Well, I'll try and have it around 60 minimum.
Really? And it's hard for you to
Minimum.
hit that? Sorry, just for some
So say like 6, like I should probably have it around higher than that.
Okay.
But I struggle.
That is pretty low.
Yeah, I struggle. That's a minimum.
Do you know
I
what?
need
It's
to
because
aim for.
I always, context here, I always give, not so much you, it's more your husband, Luke, shit. Because I'm like, how are you he'll put like a jar of peanut butter in his.
Oh, he can eat a lot of fat.
Yeah, but he's scaled it back.
I have to not that I don't even like it. It's just like.
Peanut butter. Isn't that, it's
I
so
don't eat
easy.
I don't eat a lot of peanut butter. And
Just add it. Add it to your Greek yogurt bowl.
Yeah.
But you have you have egg? You have full eggs though.
Yeah, I have full eggs. Yeah.
But we not really
Eating
like
more-
avocado.
Yeah,
or
I
anything like
do
that.
love avocado. Yeah.
But you
I'm
just don't
eating-
buy it often.
No, I do, but my family just eats it so fast, you know? And I don't like a shitty avocado on the inside. Like Luke will
Yeah.
eat any kind of avocado.
I will too, actually.
And I'm not.
You're very picky.
Well,
I'm seeing the
but
problem
they
here.
taste they taste different, you know? Anyway, so like I'm upping my fats. But yeah, I don't really know how to explain the dialing in, you know? I'm just more focused, more
Yeah.
aware, more accountability to what I'm already doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, we talk about this quite a bit as well, but like fats from a hormonal standpoint are really, really important, not just for
Yeah,
males,
that's why
but like
I
very
make
important
sure
for females as well.
all my females, once we get into the tracking, they have a fat target
For sure.
because you have to be aware of that. It just affects too many things for it to be left. This is where it's like, protein, but I'm like, okay, like let's have your fat here and have you checked your fiber? Like
Yeah.
we need to take that into account too. So
Yes.
there's multiple things that are really important, but fats, yes.
Yes.
So I'm on it with myself to beef that up a little bit.
And your fiber is good?
I think so.
Yeah.
Could probably be better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on that too.
That's good.
Fiber and fat.
Fiber and fat, FF.
Yep.
Anything else from your training or nutrition or lifestyle habits that you're changing, sorry? I don't want to drag this on for the purpose of dragging it on, but
Yeah, no.
nighttime routine changes, morning time routine changes, not
No,
so much.
those are so set in stone.
Oh.
I mean, more sleep is always the thing. You know, I probably don't get 8 hours. I don't get 8 hours every day. I aim for it.
What time to go to bed?
Like, it depends. Try to go by 10 the latest. You know what? A lot of time I end up falling asleep
Yeah.
on the couch. You know, we get the girls down, then we come down,
Sure.
and I do want to relax. You know, I don't want to go to bed right away. I want to like just chill and decompress and not think about anything. And then I'll fall asleep. And it turns off the light or the alarm. His alarm goes off and we're like, oh, we got to go to bed. Okay, let's go. But you know what Luke will do? When we're watching a show, it'll be at like a very intense part. Something's going to happen.
No.
Yes, he will. He will click that right off and we're going to bed. Yeah. Or we won't watch the next episode if it ends on something where I'm like, oh, no. He'll be like, no, look what time it is.
Yeah.
We're going to bed, and shuts it off on me. Now I think he just gets a little bit of
Like a
joy
high
out of
from it?
doing that.
Yeah.
So like if it's around the time we're heading to bed, he will shut it off. We're not finishing the episode.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm actually, because it's usually 10 o'clock is like a hard,
Yeah.
everything is off.
Yeah. That's normally around us too.
Yeah. And I'm trying to move. I've definitely talked about this before, and I hate that this is being shared at the end of the podcast because it's such a good tidbit. But I think for people like us, maybe this isn't the case for everybody. I don't want to say everyone is like this, but like it's like I don't want to say I have an all or nothing mentality. But when it comes to things like sleep, I'm like, okay, I get 6 hours of sleep. I need 8, and it's like, okay, but if you make small changes, if you just go 5 minutes earlier. Like if you go to bed 5 minutes earlier and you wake up 5 minutes later, like that's 10 minutes. And it might not seem like a lot, but then at the end of the week, that is 70 additional minutes of sleep. That's an extra hour that you're doing. And then if you do that consistently, you go to 15 minutes or 10 minutes each on either side. So it's like those small changes. So if I go to bed at 9:50 as opposed to 10, and I wake up maybe 10 minutes or later, like that's that's 20 additional minutes per day. Around 140 additional minutes per week. So that's like 2 hours, 2+ hours that are being added to my total.
And you know what people can do because there are people who are just like, I'm not getting more, like I can't get more sleep for whatever reason, whether it be they're not willing to give up something else or change your schedule for more sleep. instead of focusing on more sleep, you could focus on better quality of sleep,
Yeah. Yep.
right? Like no screens half an hour before, or like what's the temperature? Are you sleeping with lights on? Are there lights in your hallways? Are your windows open? Like, things like that.
Yep.
Because you can get 8 hours of really shitty sleep, or you could get 6 hours of like good quality.
Yeah.
So I think like that sleep hygiene around that bedtime routine and like morning wake up routine can have a good impact if you're someone who's like, I can't get more than this, whether that be job related or whatever.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totes my goats agree.
Totes.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that for us.
Yeah, me too.
Anything in your water? What is that?
Electrolytes? It looks clear. What are you seeing in there?
No, I can just tell it's not quite clear.
Oh.
What kind of electrolytes?
ATP white peach pomegranate.
It's the best one.
It's the best.
Actually, I really like cherry as well.
Cherry? I'm not a cherry girl.
Because I like
the
tart.
raspberry lemonade's really good
I don't
too.
like that one. No, and
I
you know
do.
what? I actually meant to tell you F you for recommending it.
The raspberry lemonade?
I do not like
Then
it.
give it to me. I'll drink it.
Well, no, I
Does
drank
Caitlin
it.
like it?
It was her least favorite. No, I don't want to say it was her least favorite. It was probably her least favorite.
But the peach pomegranate is the best.
So sorry, so raspberry lemonade. I just don't like raspberry lemonade.
Okay.
And it tastes like raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, and I love raspberry lemonade.
So for people who like raspberry lemonade, you will love this.
It's not just a shitty version of raspberry lemonade. You just don't like. So why did you take it then?
Because you were selling it with such conviction that I'm like, I should like this.
If you don't like raspberry lemonade, what makes you think you would like something that tastes like raspberry lemonade?
My trust in you.
Oh,
That's
great.
why I trusted you so much.
That I might be able to change your palate.
That's right.
And like,
right? See how powerful this friendship is? One way.
Okay.
Obviously, one
I
way.
can influence you. That's great to know.
Yeah. Nope. But white peach pomegranate
Yeah.
is the best one.
So good.
And cherry's pretty decent too.
No, I haven't tried it, so I won't say that.
Yeah, see, and clearly the friendship isn't strong enough this way.
You haven't tried to give it to me
I'm
yet.
just telling you right now.
Okay, maybe the next one.
Yeah, it won't be. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.